Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon or Rising, and it's weekly reading for the week of July 22nd to the 28th. So Aries, your cards this week, energies leaving, completing or transitioning. We have the Eight of Swords. Focus energies for you this week. We have the Ten of Pentacles clarified with the Queen of Cups. And we have the Six of Pentacles with another couple of cards behind there for what's coming in towards the end of the week. So Aries, I am really excited about this reading. I'm Aries as well, and yeah, I'm really excited to see the cards that are here. There's definitely a shift that's happening. I feel like Aries have had, not just in my readings, but in the other readings that I also watch on YouTube, there's been a certain amount of doom and gloom for us and challenging situations. Definitely a big ending of a cycle for a lot of Aries, and completing of karmic contracts, life lessons, that sort of thing. And I feel like in the past, a lot of us have been a bit burdened by that. But the shift is really imminent for Aries now. And I'm really, really pleased to see a lot of that in the cards here. In fact, in a lot of the yearly readings I watched last year, it was really sort of predicted that sort of June, July, August would be that shift for Aries. So yeah, I think it's upon us. So bring it on, I say. So recent past, we have the Eight of Swords here, and that came out together with the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, recent past. Okay, so the Eight of Swords really is that sense of self-imposed imprisonment, holding yourself back by potentially staying in a situation that's kept you stuck, or a feeling of being stuck or not being able to move forward. So, with the Eight of Swords, you can see that she's bound and blindfolded. However, the sword that would have been right in front of her is actually removed. So there is a clear pathway out, but she can't see it. So there is the potential that in the recent past, and we're not just talking last week, we're talking could be in the months or even year or two leading up to this shift that we see here. There's a sense of staying in a situation past its use by date, right? Staying in something willingly, to look, sometimes it's hard to get out of situations, potentially, if we're talking about a relationship, you may not want to hurt the other person's feelings. There might be finances involved. If it's a job, you might be really sort of not liking it, not getting the growth that you need, but it's paying the bills. There's a sense of, you were getting something out of the situation, and that's why you chose to stay in it. However, through staying in that situation past its use by date, you have blocked other opportunities from coming in for you. So, if you look at this lady here, she's bound and blindfolded. There's no way that she could either see an opportunity that's coming out, let alone reach out and grab it and embrace it. It's almost like with that Ace of Pentacles there, I think the universe has been knocking for a certain amount of time, saying, hey, you know what, wake up, take the blindfold off. There's things that we want to bring to you, but you can't see them, you can't feel them, you can't touch them. In fact, you're not even aware of them. Please wake up. That's what I'm feeling here with this Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this is unrealized and unmaterialized opportunity and possibility for you due to your own choice to stay in a situation past its use by date and to remain stuck. So we definitely want to move on from that, Aries. That is not the energy that we want. Also with the Eight of Swords, there can be that sense of guilt attached to it. Overthinking, overanalyzing, feeling guilty about moving on to happiness. Feeling guilty because, yes, you might hurt someone else's feelings. You might let down a boss or a colleague or a friend or something like that. But Aries, are you willing to keep on sacrificing yourself for the happiness of another? Because your happiness always, it should come first. You can't truly be there for someone, love somebody, share in their happiness unless you first of all take care of yourself and make yourself happy. So we need to release that guilt. We need to concentrate, you need to concentrate on yourself and, what it really means to you to move ahead in a happy direction. And that's the big shift that I do see coming for you, Aries. I mean, your cards as your focus energies this week are just miles away from this, which I love. So, You know, it's possible that a lot of you, this is in the recent past, that you've been in a extended transition from this for quite a period of time. It's not like, you know, last Friday you decide, oh, I'm going to get rid of that guilt and bang, you know, I'm moving into happiness here. I think it's been a long, drawn out process of gradually letting go and gradually, you know, getting yourself in a position where you have the courage and the confidence to make those big decisions for your life that are actually going to bring in what you truly, truly desire. So here, you know, we have the Ten of Pentacles, guys. So Ten of Pentacles, you know, the highest number of physical, tangible, material abundance. You know, the Ten of Pentacles is about, you know, having that happy home, having a happy family, having all the financial resources at your disposal. It also talks about not only having, you know, happiness in the here and now, but actually a happiness that can extend generationally through building your abundance. You know, if this is the seeding of a new relationship that might be coming in for you, then you know, it has the potential to breed generations, you know, living together, the pets, the children, in a really beautiful home. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to, you know, immediately manifest for you this week, Aries. What I really see happening is you shifting gears and shifting mindsets so that there is that space for this kind of energy to, you know, to come in and to start to allow this to be drawn towards you. That's what I'm seeing here. It's the shift to saying, hey, this is your potential, Aries. If you can clear this, let it go. Let go of what doesn't serve you. This is what you open yourself up to, which I absolutely love. Queen of Cups, yeah, that's the clarifier here. So, you know, this is, I know that the Queen of Cups, you know, generally stands for a water sign, but in this reading, I really feel like that it is you embracing the qualities of the Queen of Cups. Queen energy is mature, it's grounded, and the Queen of Cups is highly compassionate, you know, emotionally centered, grounded, and intuitive. So with the Queen of Cups, you know, she's pretty much the opposite of this energy here, the Eight of Swords energy. This is somebody who will make the best decisions for themselves because, you know, they know that these feelings of guilt and overthinking, overanalyzing and everything, it's not going to result in the kind of outcomes that she wants. So the Queen of Cups is very connected to her emotional realm, and from that place she can make the best decisions for herself that's going to lead to her ultimate happiness and abundance. Also with the Queen of Cups, I think that this is you coming back into a place of emotional stability and balance. So, you know, it's likely that when you were in this energy here, that there was a feeling of unsteadiness, maybe even some, so emotional unsteadiness, maybe even bordering on some, you know, I don't want to say it, but, you know, mental well-being issues, maybe depression, maybe anxiety, that kind of thing. But here we see you really coming back into a place of balance and a place of self-care and, you know, being able to make the right decisions for you. With the Queen of Cups, you know, she can remain in the emotions. You know, it's not saying that all of a sudden it's going to be easy and you're not going to go through any emotional hardship, but the Queen of Cups is able to stay grounded and centered during that process. She's not going to have emotional outbursts or, you know, make decisions based on, you know, emotion alone. She's going to use her intuition. She's going to use it combined with logic and that sort of thing. Beautiful energy there, guys. But my favorite part of this reading, which I've been excited to get to, are the ending cards here, which are coming in towards the end of the week, but I feel that this extends well and truly beyond the end of this week. I feel like this is kind of like a, what would you say, like a gateway to this next chapter that's opening up for you. So I just want to show you what's behind here. So we have the Six of Pentacles. We have you here with the Emperor, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's just such a beautiful combination here. So, you know, what this is saying to me, Aries, is that the universe wants to shift things up for you. It wants to change your luck. It's time, it's divine timing, it's the right time for this to happen. You know, we have two tens here. It's saying that your previous chapter is well and truly due to close. You know, it must close because you're actually holding yourself back from, you know, opportunities that were ripe and ready to come in for you. So, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune here combined with that Six of Pentacles, you know, it's really about the universe is wanting to even up the score. I think you've had a hard trot, you've had a hard run, and the universe is saying, right, okay, now it's time to shift these scales. You know, you're no longer going to be a beggar of life. We really want you to be in your seat of power and to be the, you know, to have enough resources emotionally and in terms of material abundance to be able to, you know, not only look after yourself, but to give out to others as well. So this is the, you know, the scales tipping, the wheel turning. And, you know, they always say with the Wheel of Fortune, to determine which way the wheel shifts or spins, look at the cards surrounding it. Well, I mean, Aries, come on. Queen of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Emperor. So the Emperor is the card of Aries, but what the Emperor really stands for is Aries coming into its full power, its throne of power, seat of power. You know, the Emperor is somebody who rules an empire, who calls all the shots, rules his world. He doesn't let other people rule him. And from that seat of power has the ability to, you know, pull the strings and manifest a life that is exactly what he desires. You know, he's that in that much of a powerful position. You know, he does acknowledge that there can be challenges along the way, but he, you know, he's ready to take on new challenges. He's ready for a new chapter. So it's absolutely beautiful here, Aries. You know, with that Wheel of Fortune as well, it's said that it has, you know, a 10-year energy. So, you know, the decisions that you make now, so obviously, you know, releasing this, any past toxic negative energy or situations, through doing that, the shift that you'll receive, it could potentially influence the next decade of your life. That's what I'm seeing here. With the Wheel of Fortune too, it speaks of ending of karmic situations, karmic contracts. So the situation could have been a karmic contract. It's either time for that to complete or somebody is ending that contract. And it's really time for those doors to slide, for you to come back into your power and, you know, step into a brand new, much more fulfilling and abundant chapter. Wow, Aries, I'm pretty excited about that. I'm ready as well. So keep in mind it is a general reading, so not every Aries will find themselves in this position, but yeah, I really hope a lot of you are, because it's a beautiful new chapter opening. And I'll be back here for another reading with you guys next week.